this thing down, this radio. Skip is rolling. Let me get my monitor set up here, guys. I'm waiting on some shit. Hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute. Got to get my monitor set up. Wait for some of you guys to get in here. Hold on, guys. If you guys are in there. Hold the phone. Hold on. Okay, live. We are live. What the hell? Is this thing live or what? What is this doing? Oh, shit. I hope I didn't set something wrong. What did I do wrong here? Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Let me put this monitor down. We're going to go on eBay and check out these crazy prices. We're going to do something different today. It's about some of this ham gear that's out there and they want a mint for is just crazy prices, just over the top. They want $1 million for some of this stuff. Okay, hang on. Let me switch the camera around. Okay, here we are on eBay. Zoom this in. Get rid of some of this junk out of here. Never. That's right. Hi. How you doing? How you doing, Never? Okay, get rid of that. Okay, here's some rigs right here. This looks like a TS 520 ham radio transceiver, $280. Let's see what's wrong with it. It's probably got problems. Good parts radio. Let's see. The computer's a little slow here. Get onto it. Let's see. This is painstaking. Having an old computer here. Okay, it's used. It has been previously worn. Blah, 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 blah. TS 820. 23 bids on this damn thing. It's up to $280. That's going to be like a $300 radio. These. What are these people thinking? And these are chromatic too. See that screen, that LCD screen. They usually fluorescent screens. They blow out usually. There you go, right here. See that screen right there? It's a nice rig. Don't get me wrong, but this is going to go up for big bucks. I can almost guarantee you that. It's a nice rig. It's got a key down. It's probably got no dummy load or anything on it. Just to say, oh, that key's up. 23 freaking bids on that. It's $280. It's already up to $300 already. You might as well say. Plus the shipping. That's probably like another $83 a ship. What's the shipping? I would never pay that for that. $19.48. That's not too bad to ship it. Where is it? Tennessee. If I ever ordered that, if it was cheap, and it shouldn't be that much to ship it from Tennessee to Florida. $275 for Kenwood TS 430. That's not. Oh, see right there. Parts only. Those are the rigs you need to get when you got older gear. And this is over. What's with this mouse? I don't think this mouse is working correctly. Here's another one right here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, Jesus. I hate this mouse. Okay. This is the for $349, $400 for that. And what's the shipping on this bad boy? $49.75. Jesus Christ. That's the FT101 FT101Z Delta. Comes with a D104. Ooh, I got plenty of those. $349.99. Is it a buy it now? Yeah, they can keep that radio where it belongs. If it stays, this has been up there for about, I don't know, over a month now. It ain't gonna sell. It's just gonna sit there and rot. And 9 people watch it for the last 24 hours, and 48 watchers. No, that's just ludicrous. Druggy prices. Let's see what else we got here. It's worth looking at. Yeah, like some of these old vintage. Look at this. Look at this right here. There's another one. Same radio we were just looking at for $524 plus $31.05 to ship. It's the TS820. And that's the Chromatic radio with the display that goes out on it. That's crazy. Here's another one for $269, $49. Oh jeez. $44 to ship that. Okay, we're moving on. Moving on down. These are all these radios. I mean, look at this. It's $169 and $44 to ship that parts radio, the 820. Those radios there are Chromatic. Like I told you, the displays go on those. Let's see what else we got. It's an overpriced radio, and this thing went way too fast. It's a typical thing with this. There's an FT 990, which I've always wanted for a long time. Let's see. We bring it up a little bit right here. They want $580 for it. Here's the inside of it. Pretty clean radio. That's the face of it. I've always wanted one of these, but they still want fetch big bucks for them. And you can see the goofy guy in the background taking a picture of it. I don't see any stains on his fingers or anything from smoking too much dope. Just kidding, guys. It's nice radio, but that's the company right there. These guys are overpriced. I mean, they gave me a deal on a few things, but and then the description. Here we go. This is what they get you right here. It's in Sparks, Nevada. This is the catch right here. They say it works and all this other crap. Where's the description on it? I'm trying to find it. $580 for that. That is just crazy. I can't find the description button on this damn thing. Well, usually it would say, "Oh, it works," blah 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 blah. You know, they give you all this line of bullshit. Like saying, "Oh, this thing works." Close these windows out of here. Don't need that. Okay, here we go. IC 701 349. This is what I'm saying, man. What is with this? Let's see what else we got going on here. There's another old freaking radio. Where is this? I'm looking for a 728. I'm looking for an IC 728 FM and AM board. If anybody knows, let me know. I'll give you my email. It's radioman underscore 74 at yahoo.com. I'll say it again. It's radioman underscore 74 at yahoo.com. We can arrange a payment or whatever. Give me your phone number. I can sell you money for one. Let's see. What else do we got here? Here's another prime example. Yaesu FT301 Delta transceiver, 329 429, about $400 for that. You can go to the Handfest and probably pick it up for $100 at a con. Oh man, I tell you, some of this stuff is just outrageous. This mouse is going way too fast. Another radio I would love to get my hands on is a FT1000, the first gen one. What is this right here? The antenna too. They want $200 for an antenna. 200 for this, just for 200 watts. Vintage SB102 HF tube transceiver RF parts plate. You don't need that. That's junk. I wouldn't even use this original cap. They got them online here. I mean, they're expensive, but they're the original plate chokes. I have one in my SB200, brand new, and that's used. That one right there, I showed you. There's another 940S, $499. Buy it now. How much is shipping on that? It's probably about $600. $65.65 to ship that piece of junk. I mean, I'm not knocking Kenwood. I love Kenwoods. Kenwoods are my favorite radios, but this radio right here, this screen right here, this LCD, the screen, or not LCD, it's the fluorescent tube lighting. They have bad solder joints, and they have this glue that's in there, and it really screws everything up. Let's see. What else do we got here? Parts. This thing, I can't stand this mouse. HF transceiver, blah, 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 okay. 520 parts, okay. Some of the parts are pretty reasonable, but the rig itself, Jesus Christ. ASP102 tube transceiver function on off button. $12, $13 for a used button. Let's see what else. I'll go on another. There's more than this. I don't know why this YouTube or face or whatchamacallit here. $51.99 for that freaking meter. I have the same freaking meter. I didn't pay that. I think I paid like, I don't know, like, I think it was like $30 or $29, and plus shipping was probably like $30. It's an old, that's a hybrid phone. Oh, I thought that was the SWR bridge. That's the hybrid phone patch. Who the hell uses that anymore? How are you supposed to hook that in? You use your old phone. If you still have a phone, you connect your landline into that, or I don't know how that works. I never used a phone patch in my life, but that's just a little asinine for that. So nobody uses that anymore. And what's this junk here? Manufactured junk. $129. That's not bad. Just for basic tuner. That's not too bad. RF cage. $14 for. Now here's a junk radio. I've had one of these years ago, and of course this thing goes way off the charts. I get a kick out of these guys in Japan. They make me laugh. I have nothing against Japan, but they list this plastic radio, the 747GX. This didn't come with the FM board. You have to buy the FM board for that too. $386.65. Yeah, that's not too bad. They wanted 407 for it. It's free shipping, plus you got to pay tax. It's almost close to $400. This whole radio, the 747, it's all this whole box part is all plastic. Let me click on the radio. Give me some time here. Okay, here it is right here. It's even got the box with it. It's not a bad starter rig if anybody is starting out, but I had one years ago and I thought it was a joke. It's all plastic. And then I got to bring this thing up, and it's from Japan, or the radio's in Japan. Well, what the hell? I can't bring up the screen. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if the thing works. Got any numbers on it? Okay, that's the see the cabinet, the cabinetry on this. It's all plastic, all plastic. The only thing metal is this part right here. That's the power amplifier section. That's your power cord. And right here is the chromatic areas too. See these right here? It's for your upper sideband, lower sideband, and your AM adjustment, or no alignment for your stability. That was a problem with those. These potentiometers that are inside this radio. I've done it. You take them potentiometers out, and you put the ceramic ones, or they're like whitish color, and it has the hex, not a hex, but like a fill up type of screw down thing to tune it. Yeah, those either they fade off frequency and stuff. I don't see the radio on. They're advertising this thing without it. If you see a radio, guys, with no screen lit, okay, there it goes. Okay, it's showing wattage here. It's showing. Let's see. Let me blow it up here. Can't see it as far as it goes. Okay, it's doing 100 watts. So accordingly, that's what they say. Yeah, for that price, it ain't too bad. If I was, let's see, it was 50 up to 5%. Oh, they got deals out there. Somebody's watching that. Yeah, it's out of Japan. I've never bought a radio overseas. I'm kind of scared about that because you don't know what's going to happen to the damn thing. And here's some GX2s, which I have like millions of them. Where is it? Oh, right here. Oh, that's the GX. I think that's the 10 watt model. And they want 279. That's not too bad. It only does 10 watts, but you put it on a linear amplifier, it should be good. What the hell? They remoted this thing? $500 plus 24. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. For parts are not working. Hang on a minute. This right here don't even work. That's the other thing you got to look out for too. When you see its parts were not working, it's a parts radio. Guarantee it. It's just shame. It's a nice shape, but it doesn't work. Probably something stupid. Pretty much stupid. So where everybody is, anybody out there listening or watching this this kind of action here? I'm just looking up ham gear and all this stuff. Some ridiculous overpriced junk. Let's see. TS440. How much do you want for that? $650. TS440S. Is that the model that I had years ago? Let me see. Let me click on it. If that's the one, that thing's a piece of shit too. With power supply. No, this is actually a good radio. Yeah, but does it work? That's the thing. Let's see. Let me go up. Oh, they say it works. Oh, wait a minute. That's 600. Well, for power supply and that's not too bad, but they should drop it down at least 100 or something. Well, you actually can make an offer, but sometimes you do offers with these guys. They're very stingy. They want what they want, and you know. See, that's the power supply. I have like 3 of them power supplies. This one's out of Tokyo, Japan, obviously, and this mouse is not working. I just want to go through the pictures here. That's the speaker. That's worth about that, but I think I'd lower that down to about. If I had gave an offer to that, I'd probably give like 450 the most, and then you got to pay 2708. Plus, you got to pay customs. You know, that's about reasonable price that I would sell that or get it for. Now, this is the rig right here. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the rig right there that I had years ago? It was a piece of junk. TS440S. Let me see. If that's the one, tell you guys to stay away from. It's a piece of junk. Or is this the one I looked at? No, that's not it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It looks just like this radio right here, but they had push knobs or knobs on the top. It looks just like this, but it had problematic problems. They would, I think it's the voltage regulator in them radios, but they cut in and out. You turn it on, it comes on for about a second, and it comes on, or it doesn't work at all, and it'll just completely die. I had something like that, but that's not the radio. They got good receiving those radios. Um, let's see. I can go on the other stuff too, not just all this. Oh, there it is, right here. This is the parts only. This is the most junkiest radio that I've ever bought in my life. I got it for like $300. That's a lot of money in early 2000s. This radio right here. This is the most junkiest radio that they ever made. This one right here. Stay away from it. Don't ever think about buying it. This is what it looks like. And a friend of mine had one, and he's a truck driver. And believe it or not, he got so tired of this thing. He tried to find somebody to fix it. He tried fixing it, and he says, "You know what?" I says, "I'm gonna just run this over with my tractor trailer truck." And guess what he did? He did it. He filmed it and everything. I couldn't believe it. The thing got flattened like a horseshoe. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my years in ham radio. That is the piece of junk radio I would never consider buying. I did it because the price was right back in the early 2000s. Because I was just shopping around for another rig. Why do you keep showing that rig? That thing is 940S. That thing is just a waste. All right, let me type in. Hang on a second. Let me get rid of some of this shit. It's all Kenwood. Here's a Heathkit Apache. Parts only. Pickup only. 60 miles from 32. Oh, it's right here in Palm Bay. Let's see what this clown action is doing. TX1 hammer transmitter 2 error power up. He is. It should be in my area. It's 32909. And I think I might know who it is. It's that con artist that sold me stuff and it was junk. Starksville, Minnesota, Maryland. It's got the. Oh, okay. That's the. I thought it was my area code. It ain't. I thought it was. See, my eyes are bad. They're getting worse. What is wrong with it? Yeah, if it's off, there's something going on. I bet it's that string inside there that flips the frequency thing right here. See this right here? That thing is probably needs to be restrung. Let's see. Something don't look right. Something looks janky there. Power supply tubes. Oh, that's also there. Looks like it's got a speaker on the top of it. Alright, anyways, let me go to like old shortwave radios and stuff. Some of the prices of that is just really just freaking outrageous. I saw like a national or a what the hell was it? Something like that in that matter. They wanted like $2,000 for the thing. Let me type in let's see, vintage tube shortwave receivers. Okay, let the fun begin here. Let's see what we come up with here. Okay, we got a Helicrafters. What is this one? The 250. What's this one? Skyrider Junior radio, ham radio, AM shortwave. It's not too bad. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. But the shipping is about right because they're not light. They're boat anchors. I have that thing right there for $280. It ain't worth that. I got one of those on my cabinet. This part right here, the string. If anybody knows how to restring this part right here, I don't know nothing. I don't know. I never restrung a radio like something like that, the old school stuff, but it's a pain in the ass. You got to wrap the thing around the string. Yerky, take some new SDR. It's better than tube transceiver. Yeah, but I like old school stuff, man. I know SDRs are cool, man. I like all radios. I love old technology. That's my passion. Is tube radios. There's a Globe, 51.99. That's not bad. It looks just like a Helicopters. Basically, that's what it is. Yeah, but I like all kinds of radios, not just the modern. But I have a lot of SDR stuff. It's on my page. You can see it. That's not bad. I was looking at that thing. That's not too bad. But that company, Hidden Treasures, I don't know. I bought stuff from them, and it was pretty crappy stuff. They don't know what they're selling. They just figure it's old. I had one of those. Uh, that's probably guaranteed for parts. $16 to ship that. I had one, and it's very sensitive too for an old national. I had one. Got it from an ex-girlfriend of mine. Got it running. It needed caps. One of the caps blew out in it, and I can't find my pointer. Okay. Our best offer. I'd probably give them $60 for it. 55 the most. Let's see what else we got. Anything creepy? Any druggy action? Here's the radio I always loved. This receiver. This Helicrafters SX99. See what this is all about. Maybe it's a parts radio. Who knows? We click on it. Hello, wake up, computer. Okay, anything, everything deals. I don't like the sound of that. You hear these weird names. Sometimes, usually, it's these scam artists. Well, it's not lit. Or there's the meter is. That's you. Okay, it is lit. All right, because the meter is. This is the optional meter when you buy these rigs back in the day. Let's see what's hidden in the inside. Crystal phasing switch. It's got the noise limiter, reception. Let's see what else we got. Band selector, sharp crystal, uh, crystal board, normal, reception, tuning knob. They don't show you what The hell is this shit? See, this is what turns me off when they start doing this shit. They put holes in the cabinet. I think that used to be a headphone jack. If that's the case, I'd probably replace it with that. But when people start doing stuff like this shit, like they put holes in a radio or whatever, something that's a classic, you don't just do that. Just don't do that. See what I'm saying? Dial's looking in good shape. Yeah, but does it work? Here, that's the thing. Who cares? Tubes work. Yeah, there's a string probably worn out. Oh my god! Look how he's got it strung up. He's got it strung up like this. That's redneck way. That's pretty redneck right there. It has to be. We have a new cord on it. Okay, now let's see what the insides look like. Doesn't look in bad shape. It's got some dust there. Doesn't look like it's been in a smoker home. And it's quite dusty. For that price, that's not a bad price. It's not pretty cracky. Oh yeah, there it is. Parts are not working. But where the hell is the freaking read more? Let's see. Okay, oh here it is, right here. Okay, here we go. I finally found because I'm not. I usually look at this stuff. Okay, radio receiver, the Helicrafters XS S Sierra X-Ray 99. You're looking at a nice estate find. If that's another sign. They always say the estate find. Ooh, or it's freshly found. As found and for as for sale here, as shown, which we've seen. Come on, mouse, move. Found many ham operator equipment from a collector estate. Blah 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 blah. It's a common name. They always say that shit to get you going, get your all juices flowing, and all the functions work or have experience. He doesn't have experience on it. Let's see, power's on. One display lit up. Well, that's not a big deal. You just convert it to LED light. Oh shit! And there goes my screen. It just went off. Where the heck did it go now? Okay, here it is. Yeah, that's like a sign right there. When they tell you like, oh, it's this, that, blah 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 blah, and yeah, shit is going wrong with it. Could be used new capacitors. It could be a bad short in it, or the filament transformer is bad. And you try to find one for one of these radios, you're gonna pay some money. I tell you that. Come on, move. Back to search results. Let's go. Move. There we go. Okay, let's see. We're back to this page. Vintage Lafayette KT 320 shortwave radio, tube receiver. And this thing. What the frick? This computer. I hate this freaking thing. Where'd it go? 7 bids. Parts or repair. Heathkit. Vintage GR64 vacuum tube 4-band shortwave radio. Or for parts. Or whatever the hell they want. I wonder what the hell's wrong with it. It's probably something stupid. But I'm not going to look into it because it's all bullshit. Have these guys that list things for parts, it's junk. So $75 for NC77 X-ray receiver. Powers up. Yeah, powers up. Does it do everything else? I have this radio right here. Vintage Helicrafters S48 Bravo tube radio receiver, ham radio, blah 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 blah, and shortwave. $99 or best offer. $29.40 to ship that thing. That thing is a boat anchor. That's actually cheap to ship. Wow. Some of this stuff kind of went down in price. Some of these people are Not flying high today, or this one. I have this radio right here. It's a cool radio. I like to get another one that is for parts, but this is for parts. $175 to ship. That's crackhead right there. That's flying high. Flying high again. That is not gonna happen. I $40 for this one. $40.50. Oh my god. They got to use. You got to put this shit on a scale, man. I used to sell stuff, and these people just assume what the price is. Night kits. I got some nights. I got one night kit, which is right over there. I got it. I ordered a meter for that thing. I got to figure out how to hook a signal meter up to that. And I do see another Heath kit. $75, $20 a ship. That's not bad. But is it for parts? Oh, it says it powers on. Let me click on it. I like the old Heathkit stuff. So anybody else out there, what's going on? Are you enjoying this boring? Well, I'm doing this for my entertainment. I kind of like doing this. Just to be on the curious side of people, what are doing out there. It's actually some nice shape. Usually these crack. The bottom plastic piece, like right down in here, where the function switches are, they usually crack right there. The hot test spot. Oh, that sounds really intriguing name. Pretty good shape. It's got some warpage on the back of that plate there. I wonder if they repop those. It's in not bad shape. It's actually good. Let's see what the 99.5 score on him. Let's see what's he's got to say about it. Jesus, this freaking computer, I hate it. I need a new laptop one of these days. Right now, it's in Toledo, Ohio. 20. It's not too bad to ship that. It's a heavy radio too. Where's the? Oh man, I hate this. They don't list this stuff really correctly. I want to see what the specifications is on it, if it's dead or alive. Oh, jeez, it doesn't have it now. Oh, okay, here it is. Condition. Okay, here we go. The description. Item description for the seller. India November Victor 1238. Heathkit 4-band shortwave radio. The Gulf Romeo 64. Okay, let's see what the damages is on it. Probably don't work. And this thing went way the frig up there again. I hate this computer or this mouse. It's a piece of junk. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's very limited on what he's saying about it. I have tested this and it powers on, has good volume, appears to change bands. I could not pick up any stations. Junk right there. It's worn out. Probably needs to be retubed, and the caps are probably blown. It's probably buzzing like a flying honeybee. Contact me for any other questions. Yeah, my question is, it's probably junk. That's why your score is 99.5. Probably got sold somebody a piece of shit. All right, we're gonna go back. Get this out of here. All right, let's see what else we got. There's another National for $80. That's the same one. Now that's a little too much for that. Actually, it's not too bad depending on the condition. I don't see any cracking on the bezel. That's a good sign because usually them bezels they crack. But if you sell it for that low of a price, there's something wrong with it. You know dang well. 6 tubes. New old stock, of course. Military receiver, 250 for that tube. That's not bad for tubes. Tubes is another good private. I almost bought one of those. $200. That's probably parts only. I knew it. When it's low price like that, just walk away. If you need parts, that's one thing. I have one of those too. Whoops. And the mouse went way to frig up on the other side again. It was made in 1955. That radio right there. I got the same one. It's complete, which is right up there. And for 125, it's probably dead. It says it works. Blah blah blah. I bought mine for less than that. I bought mine through a friend or a sale or something. I think I paid like $50 for it. Not even. It was like $43. And look at them going up for 125 now. It's okay. It's not a thrilly radio. I mean, here's a cool looking radio. That probably don't work either. Yep, repair. There you go. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the subscription of it. Description. I'm sorry, my language is off. So these nationals, they're coming. They're actually getting popular now. I almost bought one of those. That's parts repair. That's probably parts repair. Yep, parts repair. Let's see what's this. Looks pretty interesting. Mid-century parts only. There's another one. I think people are selling junk. This is a nice. That's a nice radio. Is that the Grundig? And it's got the magic eye in that side. See that little light right there on the side of the speaker? It's a Galaxy. I don't know. That's a nice looking radio. I had a radio like that. It was mahogany, and it was a Grundig. It was a beautiful, beautiful sounding radio by Kite. That's the name of this guy. Let me click onto it. All right, let's see what the damage is on it. Probably a parts radio again. Oh, it's not a Galaxy. It's a it is a Galaxy. I was right. My eyes are kind of a little not here today again. Let's see. Yeah, it's got my Atom symbol on there too. Look at that. I got to start making some merch or some pictures. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just throw it on the floor, and there's a big old stain on it. Yeah, this thing's a piece of junk. What else did he do? What did he rape on this? Volts. Those usually go. I've replaced them on the. See this cord right here? It's a cheater cord. On the other side, it has two prongs, and it's on a Samulite insulator, and then those break really very easily. And I have some in my stock. I've replaced a bunch of those. And when you take this cover off, see this cover, the Galaxy cover, this comes off. That plug comes off with it, and it unplugs off that cheater plug. Let's see. I guess I'm probably boring some people out there. There's only one guy out there, so. Show me some love out there. Hello, give me some thumbs up, say hi, and whatever else. Okay, let's see the guts in this thing. It doesn't look too bad in there. That's a good sized speaker in that thing. I think the Grundig was better built. I think this is the tube chart right here. That's still a gorgeous looking radio. There's that magic guy on the side for the signal strength. And this fucking thing is, excuse my language, this freaking thing is just being a piece of shit. This computer. That's the only thing I got out of it. And he's 100%. This guy's a good guy, I guess. Let's see. What else we got? There's that overpriced radio again. Jesus. Okay, let's see what he has about that radio. Let's see what he says. That's not a bad. Oh yeah, it's been built from '66. Mine was built in Grundig. I had was built in 1966. It wasn't made in Michigan. The unit appears to be built in 1966. Had it professionally checked and serviced at Royal Radio in Royal Oak, Michigan, when inherited. This photo has this phono and tape inputs. It has the inputs on the back of it. It's for hi-fi tube radio. That's pretty cool. That's a cool looking radio. That's not a bad price, but I mean, if I had the money, I'd probably pick it up. But what's the shipping on it though? That's a heavy radio. That ain't no little lightweight either. They're like 45 pounds or so. What's the shipping on it? Let's see. Free shipping. Wow. Plus you got to pay the tax and all that shit on it. Pilot radio. Yeah, that's a gorgeous looking radio. That is a nice radio. If I had the money, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. It is a nice radio. Definitely. I had, like I said, I had the Grundig. It looks just like that, but bigger. It was the Grundig, and it had the buttons on the bottom, pre-select buttons, and it has your. And these knobs are weighed. The tuning knobs were weighed. Had weight to it. When you turn that knob, it was like tuning glass. That was a nice radio. I wish I never got rid of that. It sounded gorgeous, gorgeous sound. Of course, it's tube type. Tube. Never heard of that before. That's probably no good. $249 for that thing. It's just a basket case. Another Heath kit. That's probably no good. Sometimes you get a parts rig. I bought a parts rig before, and then it come out to find out it worked, and it's missing a knob and missing other things on it. It's probably a piece of junk. Let's see. There's another National. Should have never sold mine. It was made in 1946. I didn't know. Oh, that's long. $89. That ain't too bad. This guy, I think the guy I got this from. Well, I got it from an ex-girlfriend. Her father was in the service. He had that radio when he was with him in the service. So that's about right. 1946. So he probably had it in his bunker or something. Telefunken tubes. Those are German tubes. $88 to ship that. $12 to ship freaking tubes. It doesn't cost that much. I had all the original tubes. All Telefunken tubes are in that tube or that excuse me, that Grundig I had. Those are all the original tubes with the square on it. It says Telefunken. Those are from Germany. Those are good tubes, and I would not pay that price. And that shipping price is outrageous. $12. You can ship a big giant box for that price. Come on, man. There's another National. One bid and $12 to ship it. Nah, they can keep it. There's another Heath kit. These are selling like crazy. They're all popping up all of a sudden. Probably don't work for that price, but you know how that goes. That's a nice radio. That don't work. I know that for sure because these always need help. Those Oceanic radios. There's another Heath kit, 155. All the buttons seen there. I think we looked at that one already. Oh, that's a nice radio right there. I think it looks like what is it, a National? I don't know, it looks like a National. It's got that National look to it. Oh, Electro Voice. I didn't know they even made a radio. No, they just made um, microphones. I can see the tops missing on it. That's probably a piece of junk. Untested. That's a bad sign right there. That's junk. I need caps. That's junk. That's way overpriced. That's probably needs to be worked on. It's a cool radio. And we got some 6v6s. That's rectifier tubes, I believe. Audio for AM and shortwave. Are you sure? 6v6 are audio tubes. That's right. Yes, and they got them in small. The compactrons are a lot smaller. $249. Mine kind of looked just like that, but still was a lot different than that. But that price is just not overpriced. Plus the shipping. Well, it does weigh a lot, but come on. Now we're out of the picture here now. Out of sync. $22 for audio pentode. And they rated it pretty good. Or the seller, or whatever. Hammerlin stuff, parts. I'm looking for what? $520 for what is this? They can't even spell helicrafters right. Antique helicraft, fractor, vacuum tube receiver, vintage audio equipment, retro. That's crazy. Now that's somebody flying high again, as Ozzy would sing that song, "Flying High Again." Oh man, people are just out there just to screw people. Where the hell is everybody? They only got one person on here. Yeah. So what's it going on, people? What's going on? That one person there. Oh, that's a chassis. True tone, broadcast shortwave radio, vacuum tubes, chassis, $49.95. That's a good radio just to tinker with, just to get it running. Put it in some kind of box or something. Parts only. Parts only. I don't bother looking at the parts only. I have this stuff on eBay. Oh my god! Look at this. Beautiful antique Zenith console, wooden tube radio from 1936. 12U158. $5,000. Local pickup. Jesus Christ, man. That's somebody's smoking the crack pipe. That's not anything else. There's another one, $3,000. I don't know, man. Some of this eBay is eBay. I don't like shopping. The only time I shop on eBay is when I buy something new or a part or something like that. But some of this stuff on here is just overpriced, and then half the time you buy it, I mean, like I buy like like used stuff, parts stuff like you seen on here. All this stuff says parts only kind of thing. I mean, chances are that radio right there it needs, probably, it's missing the freaking knob insert in there. And that's got a hole in the side where the phone will plug. That thing's been messed with. That's been raped. It's been tampered with. But yeah, that's one of my other favorite radios right there. I would love to get my hands on. I can never find one in good shape. Close to the good shape, with no holes or none of that bullshit on there. But if you guys enjoy all this stuff, I just still like do little reviews and show some of these weirdos out there what they're selling on eBay. And I told you that one radio, that do not buy that radio. I had one of those other radios, and it was a piece of junk, and no problem, and nothing but problems. And a friend of mine that had one, he drives a tractor trailer truck, and he smashed it. I mean, crushed it with his truck, big truck, twice. And it flattened it like a pancake. You wouldn't believe, and I am not kidding you, the VFO knob survived. It popped off, but it survived. That is unbelievable. That was the only thing that survived. Maybe an RF connector. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. But anyways, as the beat goes on, I guess. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, you know, I've been finding too is on the marketplace. They have some good stuff on there. Um, they have good deals, and of course they got a T. There's a National right there, 175. Watch parts, right? That's a parts radio. That's definitely. It looks kind of like it needs parts. What? Yeah, that thing is. That looks janky to me right there. I don't know. But if you need parts, this is where to go, man. I mean, I bought parts radios to fix my Jackson over here. That Jackson, I bought parts radio, and it was worth every penny. Got my money's worth out of it. Sold some parts out of it. Got my money's back. Basically, got my money back from it. Is that the one we already just looked at? Was this thing? Oh, power's on. Is this the one that flickers and makes noise, and then that's about it? Probably needs a good cleaning. That's probably what it needs. Sometimes half the time that happens. $99 for that. I have that same radio. And here's the other thing. What is up with these Radio Shack shortwave radios? They were not the greatest receiver in the world. The Radio Shack's DX394 shortwave receiver and all the bands, blah 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 blah. They're going now. This one's going for 174.95. I seen him go for more than that, like $300-400 for that. That's just redundant, man. That's flying high again. Keep smoking them joints, and then there's my radio again. These are all repeats of stuff. I almost bought one of them. I should have got that right there. Is not working. Yep, parts only. What did I tell you? For that price, there's something wrong with it. It's that low of a price. This probably needs severe parts. Drake, Can't Ride Before Christmas. That's a nice looking Drake. That's a parts radio, I guarantee you that. Anything that's lower than that, if it don't light up, it looks like shit hanging off of it. And here's another thing. Here's another giveaway. Untested, sold as parts, vintage. Or I haven't tested it out. I don't have the knowledge to test it, or I'm not mechanically inclined. It was my grandfather's. Oh, it was stored. It's a fresh estate sale. Blah 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 blah. That's DX55. I'm looking for the DX77. Damn it! This one's for $69. Jesus. I wonder if they have the DX77. I saw him go for. Oh my God! What the hell happened to that? I have that right there. I have one of those. That's There's a nice radio right there. Overpriced as usual. That's a receiver. Uh, yeah, I know the signs of some of these people. Oh, here's another shortwave realistic. Look at the price. There you go, right there. Look at. $249.99. When that thing came out, it was like 300 and something dollars, $350 when that came out brand new, and they want 240. Basically, you're paying for that what it was worth back in the early 2000s. That's or 90s, and then it ended in 2001 or two, I think. And it wasn't all that great of a receiver. There's an antenna plug jack in the back of it, done all that, and it's just ain't all that great. This one of these radios right here, these old tube type radios, would blow that thing away, and I've done it too. The freaking thing is that? It looks like that's a speaker. It looked like a freaking heater. I believe it because tubes give off a lot of heat. That's for damn sure. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here goes another realistic. These are going for money too. I don't know why. Okay, that one's for $199. It probably don't. Yup, parts only. It's probably the PL circuit's bad in it. There's junk. $100. That's a parts. Yep, parts only. That ain't for $297. That's pre-owned. That's a nice rig right there too. A lot of nationals out there today. All right, right here. This radio right here. The Realistic 200. And that thing's got to be parts for that price. Don't know. I don't know. Those are I mean, they had a good receipt. I had the other version, not that one, but there was another version. It was the 302. The receiver in it was all right. I think Kenwood had a radio just like that. I think it was a Kenwood, and they just put Realistic on it. This was a good radio though. This one here, I think their better radio. I think this was made in 1980. I had a catalog, and I should have never thrown it away. I think I threw it out, or I was cleaning the shack. It's very clean. Wow. But all right, let's see. Let's see how much. Let's see what the damage is on this damn thing. See what he has to say about it. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Item description from the seller. No international, no Alaska. Okay, no refunds. See, that's bullshit. You buy an item for the price you want to buy something for. But I've done this before. Don't let them fool you. These idiots. And I used to be a seller too. If something didn't work out right, they didn't like it, I give them a full refund. Oh, here we go. He owned it for about 4 years. It has scratchy sound when tuning volume knob. It does not include antenna. No shit. It just needs to be cleaned. I mean, what's the big deal? I don't know. I just don't know, man. I don't know. That's not a bad deal, though. I mean, for that price, I seen him go for more than that. Almost like $500, $400, $300. It's worth about probably what it's worth right there. Almost, yeah, it's about worth that. Nice radio. It's got a good receiver in it. Believe it or not, the 305 wasn't that great. A friend of mine next door, my next door neighbor has it. Well, he passed away, but I went in his house. His XYL, his better half. I went in his radio room just to see what it was like when he last was there, and I saw that radio in there. It kind of brought a tear to my eye in a way. This is a while ago. Okay. This fuck the freaking mouse. I hate this mouse. Junk. Skywatch 200 for that. I have one of those. $79. Parts of repair. Yeah, junk. $420 for that. I don't know why they actually made that freaking radio. They just make it into an HF rig with a mic on it. Why bother? $100 for that radio I got right there. Unbelievable. Let's see. I got that radio right there. That's 150. That's a boat anchor too, and that's heavy. That is damn heavy. And I got it right there. It's sitting right in there, right there, and I got the other one right there, and my other ones are up there. You get the drift. I do have some iron in this room, that's for sure. This is what the box with the $500. Oh Jesus Christ! I could buy for $500. You could buy that new HF rig they got, that little portable mobile HF rig they got going on now. It's compact. And these are coming up a lot too. $74 for that. Buy for parts. Yeah, and it's still got the plastic on it? Is that oh, that's just the lines in it, okay. I was gonna say, it has plastic on it? That's actually a good receiver, very sensitive. I have one of those. I have 2 of those. I have that one and the walnut veneer finished one. The walnut veneer finished one, I have to recap that one. It has, like, a funny noise when the volume goes up and it starts buzzing and you gotta turn it up and down. What whoa, 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 whoa. $2.99 for what here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we flying high again here? What's this? Vintage Kenwood R1000 shortwave radio receiver. Power's on. Sound works. $300 for that thing. Is it really worth that much? That thing? I mean, you guys tell me. I don't know. Nobody's really talking today. I guess everybody's got their tongue tied today, or the cat took their tongues out. That's a cool radio. Oh, it's by that hidden treasure guy. That's the same one we looked at. Yeah, there's another one of those radios like I had. All right, I guess this will be it for now. I guess I just want to show some of you guys the do's and don'ts, what to buy, and oh, for parts, yeah, you get parts. Sometimes you get lucky, you work on it, and you'll get it working, and it's like a thrilling thing, and you got it for half the price what it was worth, which is really cool. And then sometimes you don't get lucky. It could be a burn transformer or burn audio transformer, and they're a bitch to find. If you do find one, you got to either go to Hammond. What the hell is it? Hammond. They make transformers. I got one of those. I just yep. Now they got it's a matchlet, but that is a repop. That's not a real matchlet. That's the Chinesium one. That's not a matchlet. Or matchite. I can't pronounce what the hell they say things nowadays. Everything is so goofy how things is. That's not the original OG model. I think this is it right here. This freaking mouse. Yeah, that's the original one right there. And the one I have is the one I showed you. That's that one right there. That's the generic model. So let's see what else they got. I went from vintage. Now I'm going to some modern stuff. Some people got bored. That's the one I got. Oh, that's a match. That's a repop again. For 149, that's pretty cheap. I paid one. I think it was 120 for mine, and I had it for a while, and it stopped working. And I had to email these guys for this thing, like I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times. I gave them videos of it. It didn't work. The receiver's not working, and it came with the antenna and the power cord to charge it. It has a built-in battery in it and all that. The one I got now, it works flawless. But the original one I had, it must have been a one for the bench or whatever they were doing it with. There's the one I got right there. No, it's down to 105. And the firmware on that's from 2022, believe it or not. Because I know how to do the firmware. You just hit the button on the side, a few seconds, and it comes up to a screen and it says what's in it, firmware, blah 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 blah. I have that same one right there. Same one. It's a repop of a matchite. That's pretty cool. Not the price though. Is that the one I bought? Yeah. Now they want $99. That's freaking cheap. Shit, for that price, I'd buy one. I'd buy another one just to take outside. But I don't want to experience another deadweight one because I bought one. The first one I had, it was shot. Then I had to get another one to prove it didn't work. I made a video of it. Oh, there's that radio. Now that is not a bad price. I don't even think the damn thing's. Yeah, it was a phono plug where that hole was on the other one. Let me see. What's the damage on it? Oh, I didn't click on it. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So where is everybody today? Are you guys that bored today? Today's Saturday. Everybody should be. Oh, that's probably what it is. Everybody's out and about today doing stuff. I'm the only idiot on here. That meter shouldn't be. Oh, it's probably off. Yeah, because the meter stays in the middle when you turn it on. See, that's what I was talking about. Remember that hole that was there? That was removed. Somebody on that other radio, somebody butchered that other radio. They had to take a part out of it, and they're selling it as is for parts. I can guarantee that's what was going on with that situation. Where's this? Hang on, guys. Let me find the description of it. Okay, here we go. The SX99 shortwave receiver is a versatile and reliable device for all your ham radio needs. I've kind of figured that. This receiver boosts a number of channels, including UHF and AM, and is equipped with 2 outputs for maximum flexibility, perfect for any level of experience. For the helicopters, the 99 is a great choice for those interested in amateur communications. And with its compact design, it looks and works like $1,000,000. Okay, it has a complete with a EF Johnson speaker, which is that's not the original speaker for that. The original speakers are a lot bigger than that. It's made of metal. That's just an EF Johnson speaker from a cop car. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's a good deal, but he's very new. He's 13, number 13. So I don't know. That's another sign you got to stay away from. How many? I mean, it's not a bad looking radio. Yeah, see that speaker? I have some of them speakers. That's like a cop speaker or a Motorola speaker. Make it say, oh, it's a E.F. Johnson speaker. Top quality. You know. See, this radio here is not all butchered up. I could tell. I kind of believe him because I mean, just by looking at it, there's nothing really. Yeah, that's pretty complete. It's got the feed on it. It's a really nice looking radio. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I got stuff to do, and I figured I'd just make a quick little flying high type of radio prices of radio equipment, vintage, new. Actually, no, I didn't do any new yet, but some of the new stuff is very overpriced too, as you all know, for ham gear. But anyways, I'll say 7-3 guys, and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Um, love the comments. Comment freely as you want, and I enjoy the comments. Or if somebody needs a little hand, like what this does, what kind of thing, and I'd be glad to answer your questions. But anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one, and take care of yourself, and have a good day. Later.